Hey Scorpio, this is your reading for the month of July. The way I like to do this is I start off with a vision I had during my meditation time beforehand, and then tarot and oracle cards as guided from there. This is a general reading, so this may not resonate for all of you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. As far as the reading goes, I'm changing up my style a little bit. I'm basically going to be doing energy check as far as your energy coming in and energy you are confronting or coming across, or energy outside of you basically you're coming up to for the month of July. And then I'll do kind of a game plan, action plan pull from there, and then oracle cards from there. And then I'll go ahead and put in the description the decks I'm using right now, as well as I'll put a link where you can, it's like a free link where you can go and basically put in your birth information, your birthday information, and get your birth chart, like a copy of your birth chart. So you can, that way you can know different planets and different signs and the planetary positions in your chart. That way you can check, because this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, or Venus. But a lot of times if you have Scorpio, even in your Sun, Moon, or Rising, this can resonate for you, especially in the top 3. Also, I mean, like I said, when you check out your birth chart, you can see what other signs you have, and then you can check out those as well, so you can get a more complete picture of your reading for this month. Is there anything I'm missing? So as far as the vision I got for you guys, basically it was the idea of chewing gum, and how once you've pressed the gum down between your teeth, there's kind of a moment when it sticks to them and makes like a click or like a smacking noise when you open your jaw to bite down again. So it's like that moment. I don't know how to describe it, but so let's get started. I'm going to use, what was it? Was it this one? Yeah. And normally I wouldn't pair these two decks with this deck, visually speaking, but I had a feeling to do this time, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to get the creases out of the fabric. So Spirit, God, Universe, what kind of energies, what's the energies we're looking at for Scorpio as far as their energy and the energy they're coming up to? What are they dealing with for the month of July? Especially in regards to the vision you've given so far. What do they need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? I mean, I know this is a steampunk deck, but in my mind I just kind of saw wheels. So it could just be wheels turning, like, I don't know, we'll see what that is about. I mean, regardless, it's a cycle. If you think about, even with the gum, it's like a cycle. There's different phases and different sensations in each cycle. So, oops. So let's go for 2, I believe. 2 here. And then I feel like saying 3 up here. Let's do 3. 3. Okay. 3. Yeah. Okay, so Two of Cups, it could be you're coming in with a relationship situation. You could be, you know, dealing with somebody else. I mean, this could be another person you're dealing with. It could also just be, you know, you met people. It could be that because this is your energy coming in, this could be what your desire is. But regardless, it's Page of Wands here. So this is, you know, it's like potential or the messenger of this fiery, creative, passionate energy. So it really feels to me like you're seeing this. For some of you, you guys are seeing this energy, whether it's in a relationship potential or just a wanting to connect with a person potential. And that potential, you're seeing that energy and you're wanting to commingle with it. You're wanting to balance your energies with them. Not saying that they're not balanced, but you're just wanting to see what the picture looks like if you combine you and them together. So for a lot of you, there also could be a down element for, there might be a group of you where it's like you feel like you might feel like there might be like a codependency element where it's like, oh, well, you're only, this energy is showing this way because yours is here. And it's like this like potential for this kind of like down energy or energy where you're looking at it and thinking that maybe it's not so good for the creative and passionate pursuits. Maybe it's not something that will gel with yours. Again, that part might be not for everybody, but I do feel like there is a group of you that is kind of looking at this downwards and being like, this isn't working, that we're not working good together. So as far as the energy you're coming up against, whether this is theirs or otherwise, it's Six of Pentacles. So it could be someone you're, or sorry, Pentacles, not Cups. But I'm gonna read it as if it was also Cups. So Six of Pentacles would be giving. Six of Cups, especially this way, it's like, oh, it feels like a mother-child situation. I know they're not, I mean, it could be mother-child, yeah. But also Six of Cups would be, can be a nostalgic, where you're connecting with people from the past, or it can be a like working with inner child and, you know, working with children and that type of thing. So I do feel like there could be an element of giving to someone that has either come back from the past or has just been around the whole time. So it could be a mother-child relationship situation and you just feel like this isn't gelling anymore. And because you've been giving, and that kind of energy is what you're coming up against, is this energy of this like, okay, please. So, because remember, this is the energy you're coming up against. This isn't necessarily yours. However, this is a commingling of energies. What happens when you confront it? So again, this would be this energy of like the, okay, please, you know, and needing to balance things. You're trying to balance things according to what you want in the future and what you've seen in the past and what needs to change right now. But you're trying to make a decision. I mean, you're trying to choose between two things. Regardless, again, it's based off you're trying to choose. As far as like giving, it seems like she's holding out. Like this is a card of giving, but to be honest with you, I don't see anything fully actively being given. So it's like, it's more so about the desire, the want, the need. You might be dealing with dependence. You might be dealing with people that are needing from you, maybe children or, you know, a situation in that way. And you're trying to decide, okay, well, how do I balance this out? How do I balance this out? Even this card has the balancing, the scales. How do I balance the scales? How do I make this work for me as well? And you're trying to make this choice. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I going to still give to this? Am I still going to give to this? You might, like I said, have dependents, kids. You might have, you know, kids that you're trying to get out of the house, that type of thing. And it's like, it's really how am I going to do this? And it feels like some of you guys in your thing, the longer you take in doing this, the more like, I feel like there's like, this should be a place of power, that you have the power to make this choice in the first place. However, it's weighing on you. It's feeling like it might be burning your feet. It's kind of just like, it doesn't feel very steady. It feels like you're putting a pretty little picture of like, okay, this is, you know, you should be happy in this choice, but you're like, it's almost like being on a hot ground barefoot. It's like, the longer you stay, the more it hurts type thing. Again, also that kind of there, and then this here. So yeah, it's like, as you stay in this, you experience the way this works together. And this could be a good thing, but I feel like for a lot of you, especially now that I see all this part, it could be a bad thing. I mean, this could also, some of you, like I said, could be a good thing. And for those of you that it's a good thing, you're trying maybe not to give too much, or you're trying not to give in the wrong times. You know, if it is a mother-child situation, you want to have the best influence, you know, and you're trying to balance things out, balance what you're giving and balance, you know, the message you're putting out there so that you can make the right decisions and you can have the right verbal and mental boundaries put down as well. So that is the energies I feel coming in with you guys. Let's see this. Hold on. So as far as the overall theme for you, Scorpio, the Tower. Yeah, this is a cycle that's ending, whether you want it to end or not. It's a tower. It might have grown. It might have done all that. But up there, it's almost like a tree. Like, this was naturally going to happen. This was going to be this tree. But no one said that you need to build like a tower and all these buildings on top of it. It's when you got too comfortable, and when this situation got too comfortable and all these buildings were built on it, and it's like, wait, that's not what this tree was made for. And so it's kind of like, it's that element that it's like, it's going to crash anyways. But part of it is because there was moments when things were made into homes that were never supposed to be homes. They were just supposed to be springboards for growth and healing, not permanent homes. So, okay, so I hope that's resonating so far. Let's get into the action plan here. I don't usually choose to use this deck in my readings for other people because there's so much going on with them. But we'll see. Let's see how it goes. I was feeling led to use this with you guys today. Spirit Guide Universe, what is the action plan you got for Scorpio for the month of July? What do they need to know? What do they need to know and to do as far as what they're dealing with here? Like, how do they handle this position? How do they handle these energies? What do they do with themselves? And what are the steps they need to take? Spirit Guide Universe. So I'm just going to do 3, 4, 3, I think. Let's see. 1, oh, that's such a pretty card. And I don't do reversals. 2, 3, 3, 4. 4, actually. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure this is all having in the room. Okay, so for you guys, what is your action plan, Scorpio? It is 2 of Swords. You make your decision. You decide. You have the power. You decide. This one, she's feeling like she's waiting too long and it's hurting her feet. And she's all in this pretty little, oh, what should be a pretty picture. This one looks a little bit more tortured. Like, time's ticking. And it's like her heart is in the, oh, I was going to say grinder. Maybe some of you feel that way. But it's being, what is that word? Like, not on the chopping block, I guess, chopping block. No, but it's like, it's a matter of factor or something. I don't know. The 5 of Coins. So you make your decision and you go at it with a place of, I mean, 5 of Coins a lot of times is letting go, not letting go, is beggar card. It can be, a lot of people can see it that way, but it can also be a card of getting help, the help you need. So I do feel like it is a matter of make your decision, get the help you need, instead of telling yourself you're okay, you don't need help. Obviously you do need help. She's sitting out here again. There's the fire in her. There's this. So it's like, I feel like it's almost like as if it's her. It's like she's taking her power back, and it's like the fire's trying to grow back in her heart as she's at help's doorstep. So as she finally admits, hey, guess what? I need help. Suddenly, like, her light starts coming back, and she, you know, she's starting to be clothed in that. And then she has the potential, the messenger for this, you know, creative energy, this passionate energy, this passion, this life force. I just feel for you guys. So as you get your life force back, as you admit that you need help and you make this decision to get out of this, get out of it, or, you know, basically be true to yourself and deal with it, make your decision, but understand that the Tower is coming, and it's not a bad thing. It's more so okay, well, we can't make this forever. We weren't supposed to in the first place. Like I said, it's supposed to be a springboard. And in doing that, when you get your power, then you're able to be like, guess what? Not only am I able to end this cycle, make this decision, I'm able to go past things that no longer serve me. I'm able to actually end things, but I'm able to end it with he's still holding on to the thing with this heart of hope. So it's like in a strong way, you become victorious in this. It's not you leaving something thinking, oh, it's working, and leaving. No, I'm being like, no, this might be someone else's cup. This isn't your cup. So you get the help you need to get yourself the help you need? No, to get yourself squared away here. I mean, there's so much here. Let's see, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. I mean, there's twice. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you might have Taurus in your charts. I feel like some of you guys, it may feel like you've put this communication out there, what you want, and it's like, no more is this just a basic letter. Like, this letter's on fire now. I'm going to throw this, and it's going to burn, and it's going to go into flames wherever it's going to go, because that's what's meant to happen. Not saying you need to physically do that. I'm just saying, symbolically speaking. Yeah, and I mean, but there's like an element of faith in that. Like, once you gain this power and you come to here, there's this faith. Like, I'm going to throw this letter, it's on fire, whatever, but I'm going to throw it, and where it lands, it lands. It's not I need to control this, I need to control that, but that's literally trusting that everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So you guys need to gain your power back, but in doing that, make your choices. See things for what they are, all that good stuff. See, what is the underlying thing here? Like, what's the theme? It is 10 of Cups. You know, 10 of Cups can be, sorry, I was going to put it away, but look at that. It can be a relationship thing. It can be a family card. However, one of the things about the 10 of Cups is the idea of understanding that in order to make things work, you have to continue to pour into it. You have to continue to pour emotion into it. You have to continue to pour into it. So you have to be at that realization that if things aren't being poured into it, this isn't going to be working. And it's not just a you thing, but you and every party involved. So regardless, this is just saying, like, it's kind of funny. I get this feeling like there's all these cups here, but then there's these grapes. And it's this idea that, like, okay, so there's a lot of people that are supposed to be there. And it's this idea that, like, there's so much more for you and so much more connection even with people as well. But in order to allow that to come in, that energy to come in, you have to nurture it. And you have to not even just nurture it, but you have to, is that the harbinger? Harbinger is what guides, right? You have to, like, guide it in. And in order to guide it, you have to make a space for it. You have to make this healing space for it in order for all this energy to come in of these different people to help you, this different team. And, like, it really looks like you got, like, a team coming, but what hasn't worked hasn't worked. So you need to, you know, make your decisions, put down your boundaries, and then move forward in what is going to work. Okay, so let's go with this now. Spirit, God, Universe, what message do you have for Scorpio for the month of July? What does Scorpio need to hear in regards? Oh, wait. So, okay, so as far as the chewing gum, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Chewing gum. So chewing gum, remember, you bite down the teeth, and then there's that moment that sticks to them and makes a click, smack noise. And when you open your jaw to bite down again. So it's like, it's a cycle. It's like a wheel. It's this cycle of knowing that you need help. It's like when you bite down, like, you have to actually, like, when it sticks, like, you have to actually have some force to pull it back up. You could just get lost in that moment of like, this stuck together and this worked, and there's a commingling there. But you can't just keep gum in your mouth and keep it bit down. Like, there's a cycle. There's a open back up, chew again, and like has so many different properties what gum is for. So, I mean, different properties, but I hope that resonates. It's kind of weird. Maybe if somebody's chewing gum right now and thinking about that, I don't know. If that is, then this message is definitely something you really need to focus on, pay attention to. It's kind of a more obscure vision compared to other visions I've had for signs a lot of times. Spirit, God, universe, what message do you have for Scorpio? What do you have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to hear right now? What does Scorpio need to hear right now? I don't do shuffling like this usually. I usually do the other way. It's kind of, there we go. What Scorpio need to hear right now? Fall into my arms. Surrender. See, there we go. Surrender. Knowing you need help. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. It's like, but surrender. It's like, if you need help, then you surrender. You say, okay, I'm done. I can't do this on my own. Fall into my arms. Okay. Let's see. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down time in nature. So some of you guys might need to be grounded. Some of you guys might need to get grounded. But again, it's a mother situation. It's like, you have this pulse, it's like you can either bring life, or I kind of want to say bring death, just energy wise as a mother. If some of you guys that are mothers or parents in general, like, we can bring life, we can share love, we can share that joy, and we can spread this joy, or we can be so bombarded by all the responsibilities as a parent that we're almost toxic ourselves to be around. An Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, it's jump in. It really just feels like jump in. But life lessons, soul growth, like I said, this, just because this happened doesn't mean this was for nothing. This was just a place that there was growth needed. It was going to be a springboard for growth and not something to just plant living in. Higher learning, there's better for you. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that resonated for you guys. Let me know in the comments what did and what didn't. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I really suggest you do. That way you don't miss out on any readings I do in the future, as well as I also do pick-up piles weekly. If this resonates for you, or if you feel like someone needs to hear this, share it on your timelines, share it in your walls, whatever. It helps my channel grow, and it gets the message spread out, everything. Also, again, people might need to hear this, and they might not necessarily have Scorpio in their main parts in their child in their chart. So maybe, regardless, it might still resonate because of other parts in their chart. Either way, the universe, God, spirit works as magic. It'll all work out. Just trust, have faith, and share your joy. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you.